Hello and welcome back to Talk Norwich City for another video. This is my Norwich City versus Arsenal preview. Obviously the game is coming up this Sunday. Changed mug, got an official Talk Norwich City mug now. I know, it's all getting very professional. And I've also got my extremely cheap notepad, so that needs upgraded very soon. Anyway, my Arsenal preview, loads and loads of content coming with Arsenal Fan TV over the next coming days. One video going up tonight at 8:30, which is good fun, and then loads of stuff coming throughout the rest of the weekend and also on Friday. So that's really exciting, really good to link up with Robbie as always. So let's get straight into it. First of all, I've watched the Alex Neil preview on Norwich City TV, the official Norwich City channel, and he's come up with a few things and come out with a few interesting things. So Alex Tete is injured, just a little thigh strain, nothing too serious. I think he said he's back into training, but he's not going to be featuring this weekend. It's a bit early for him. But, you know, that's not a massive deal. It's a position that we've got covered. We've got Dorrans that can go in there. We've got Howson, Malumbu, O'Neill. You know, that position's covered. Of course, Alex Tete is a fantastic player, but at least we have cover. So no Alex Tete. Russell Martin will be back in the squad. The only reason he didn't get in the squad against Chelsea was because he had a bit of a family issue, as Alex Neil called it, a bit of a domestic. So obviously not ideal. Footballers are humans. If they miss a game, it doesn't mean it's always an injury. So Russell Martin back in the squad. I hope that doesn't mean he's back in the starting 11, because I think Sebastian Bassong and Ryan Bennett have both been really good over the past couple of weeks. So I hope they keep their place. Lafferty is fit despite having a strain in the under-21 squad, so he could be in contention. I think he probably should be in contention, actually. He scored a wonderful goal in the midweek for the under-21 side, and, you know, Graben isn't playing. Jerome's hardly firing on all cylinders, so I'd probably start in Bakani or Jerome, but certainly have Kyle Lafferty as an option off the bench. Yeah, so basically, Arsenal up on the Sunday, and I'm feeling confident, as a lot of Norwich City fans seem to be feeling at the moment. I mean, Arsenal are a fantastic side. I expect them to go on and win the Premier League this season if they can keep players fit, which it doesn't seem is possible at the moment. But, you know, Arsenal do have a fantastic squad. But as Alex Neil said in his match preview, we just need to expose their weaknesses, and they do have big weaknesses. Coquelin is out injured, Sanchez might not be fit, and their defence is by no stretch of the imagination complete. They've got Mertesacker in there, they've got Monreal in there, yeah, they've got Koscielny, but I don't think that's a solid defence, and I think if we can exploit that, we should be in with a good chance of maybe getting something out of the game. As always, we need to be ruthless, and as always, we need to take our chances. And I think Alex Neil will possibly adapt his style of football for this game. He has come out and said on a couple of occasions now that he is willing to sacrifice the way he plays and his ethos for a couple of wins. That doesn't mean he's going to go suddenly ultra defensive and go all Chris Hughton on us. But what that does mean is he's got a plan B, he's got a plan C, and he's got a plan D if we need to use it. I think that's very positive. I wouldn't mind us going slightly more defensive like we have done against Manchester City and Chelsea if that means we get something out of the game on Sunday. In terms of some stats, I mean, it doesn't look good for Norwich. We've only won 1 in 13 against Arsenal. That, of course, came at Carrow Road when Grant Holt scored, and we kept the clean sheet that game. Another really interesting stat, and I think a stat that has been all too common this season, is the last 11 goals Arsenal have scored against Norwich City, 10 of them have been in the second half. The last time we played them, they scored 2 in 10 minutes in the second half. And I think we've been conceding way too many goals altogether in the game, but also way too many goals in the second half. It seems like we just switch off on occasions. And we got away with that in the Championship, but you can't get away with that in the Premier League. We saw last week, we switched off for one moment, and we lost the game because of that. Now, of course, we're going to be giving away silly mistakes here and there, but it shouldn't be every game, and we should be fully switched on for the full 90. So I think that's a stat that really comes out at me and says, hang on a minute, we need to be switching on for the full 90 because we can't be conceding that many goals in the second half of games. And Arsenal are known for scoring in the second half of games. So that doesn't ring very well with me. I hope that we do a bit better in concentrating for the full 90 and hopefully eradicate that stat completely. And finally, Arsenal's away record is pretty damn good. They've only lost 2 of their last 13 games on the road, winning 10 of them. So, you know, they're decent on the road, but their recent form hasn't been great. I mean, they had a decent win in the week against Zagreb. but it's Zagreb at the end of the day, but they've lost against West Brom, and they also drew the previous game. So they're by no means at the best of their ability, but neither are we. We're not in great form, they're not in great form, they've got a few players injured, and so have we. On paper, Arsenal should absolutely run away with this, but I think, honestly, we're going to get something out of this. I'm going for a 1-1, maybe? 2-2. I think we're going to score, and I think we're going to concede, and I think it's going to be a draw. So it could be 1-1, it could be 3-3. I have absolutely no idea, but I think we're going to get something out of this. And I think the key player that is going to be able to create opportunities is one, Sebastian Bassong, because we need to keep a really sure line at the back, and he seems like that man who can control the back line. And also Nathan Redmond and Diamersi and Bakani, because, well, they're quality players, they can change games. When we get chances, we need them to be taking them. And I don't think Nathan Redmond done that quite as well as he has done in the past against Chelsea. So that is my match preview. As always, leave your comments in the comment section below. Hello to all of my new followers over from Arsenal Fan TV. I hope you enjoy the journey, and I hope you enjoy the content that we produce over this weekend against Arsenal and in the coming year. All about following Norwich City. Who knows, you might have a soft spot for Norwich City after watching some of these videos. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, share about on social media, and more importantly, leave a comment. And I will see you very soon. Peace out.
Hi, this is Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV. Thanks for having me here on Talk Norwich City. I promise you, at the moment, I come in peace. On Sunday, we come to take 3 points. But anyway, listen, Jack Reeve asked me to...